I'm going to create a score system and deal with the power-ups as collectibles. And I've just made another group here, player score and power-ups. And the first thing I need to do for the score is create a global variable called score. So this is connected to the event sheet. If I make the variable score in the player, the problem with that is when the player dies, it will lose that information. So we need to have it as a global variable. Just going to add a few blank events. And for now, on the start of the layout, so when this level loads up, we're going to set the global variable score to 0. And when the player destroys something, so let's go to destroy bug enemy 1, system, add to the global score 10, and then let's do it for another enemy. Where's it gone? Destroy, add to global variable, let's say 100 for this. And then we go into the layout and we go to the HUD, make sure it's unlocked, insert a new object, text object, and we're going to call this text object, I haven't made it yet. Hang on, insert new object, text, insert, there we go. I'll rename this score, and then you can position that. We can change the color of it, pink. I'm going to align it right. Let's drag it on there. You can change the font and size. So I'm just going to make it bold and size 16. What's that like? Yeah, that looks good. Some fonts are supported, some fonts aren't. You'll just have to sort of test it out. And what we want to do is every tick is set the score text object. So set text, and then we set it to the score global variable. Oh, I'm getting points for being shot at. We have to check that out. What are we doing here? Oh, I see. I put it in the Claire when the maggot reaches 0. I put it in the wrong one. So let's stick it there. That's what I meant to do. Yeah, that's better. That's increasing. And if I let myself get killed, then my score remains. But then when the game restarts, my score is reset. So let's create some power-ups as well. So go into the game layer, insert new object, sprite, and you should know the drill by now. So let's gun spawn, PNG. Let's rotate it the right direction and set it to the right angle. There we go. Rename that gun p spawn. Insert new object, sprite, and shield spawn. Rotate that the right way. And 90. And then call that name shield spawn, and insert some new objects, again sprites, in the game. I'm going to load from Sprite Strip. It does flashes, and it's 2 cells. Let's delete that. Oops. Let's go into there and rotate it, and rotate it. Go to the speed, 225, loop, yes. Let's preview. Yeah, little flashing light on it. And do the same for the shield. Do. Angle 90. Angle 90. Let's pop them to the side. I'll make sure I've got which one I've got selected. So that's the rename gun power up, and the other one rename shield reset. So in the event sheet, I've set it up as you would expect. So when the Y position of the gun spawn is greater than the Y scroll -352, just as the same as the other ones, it then creates the actual power up and destroys the spawn point. So you can just test that out. And there we go. So now we just need to set up those collisions. So if the player on collision with the object shield reset, then we go to the player and set the value HP to player dot max HP. So that resets the shield. And we also want to destroy the spawner. Destroy the power up. So shield reset is destroyed. We want to do a similar thing with the power up, gun power up. In the player, on collision with another object, gun power up. Then we want to, where's the player? Add to weapon power the value of 1, and again destroy the power up. So let's set the player. Let's set the hit points. The weapon power to zero, and just run that. Let's take a bit of damage. Get the gun power up, so now on 2, and reset the shield. What we need to do is just tweak one variable which is in the player fire. And we need to add to this. Scroll down. So that we can't go over the value of 2 in terms of the gun power up, because we only got 2 power ups for now. So so we need to compare so we need to go to the player and compare instance variable weapon power, and if it is equal or greater than 2, then we set the weapon power, where's it gone, to set value weapon power to 2. And this means, you know, if we collect like 5 power-ups, it won't suddenly stop the player weapon from firing, because it will only do a maximum of to the maximum power. So let's duplicate some of these. Okay. And test that. So weapon power is at 1. Collect some of these power-ups. So now we're at full power and we can't go beyond that. So you could make these move by assigning some behaviors to them, like a shield, like a sine wave, so they kind of wobble about, or bullet behavior, so they scroll down the screen, whatever you want to do to that. And that's it.